Hi! So I want to start this video by saying that this recording session ended up fairly awkward, because the friends I have hosted in this reaction had to be recorded separately, more or less due to poor communication on all of our ends. So I'm merging them together, but it's okay because you get a nice long video out of it. Please enjoy, and I hope you're doing swell. Welcome in, my friends. This is I, Dyson Vaughn. So, you guys probably saw a video, called The Story Behind the Perchance Boss Fight, and yeah, you're gonna see this after, but my friend here is technically watching this, like, less than a day early. So, yeah, welcome in, Chase. How you doing?
Good. Oh, and my cat just said peace out.
Bye, kitty. So,
I can.
15 minutes, 9 seconds. I told him 15 minutes, but I lied.
Yeah, how dare he? He added on 9 seconds, and he's just as bad.
Well, you made me wait like
clip.
5 hours, so that's on you, buddy.
No, this is a lie, just like digital clips. No, I'm joking. Okay.
Digital clips. All right.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that mess at some point. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's something on his channel, which you should definitely subscribe to, by the way.
Yeah. If you want to.
If you want to. All right. Well, without further ado, you want to start a countdown?
Sure. Starting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So, you all really like my Mario boss, eh? You can't just say Perchance! Perchance. Ah! Welcome in, my friends. It is I, Dyson Vaughn, for my 1500 subscriber special, as well as the video gained 50,000 views. What the heck? I decided I wanted to make a video that both talks about and celebrates my most popular boss. But the question was, what did I want to talk about? After pondering for a few months. So it's still going for you, right? Let's take a step back before I started coding the boss. I started my battle designing journey with Nubia Sprite, also known as New Boss, and made the Sniffit Twin fight back in 2019. I was also working on foreground/background bosses, where I use blocks that act like a hitbox. These fights were both good and Bowser's brother. But then, I made this guy. Hi, Golden Batterer, how you doing?
Yeah.
It's the gold boss that got like 11,000 views. While
crazy.
Using Bright, hey, look, they have Gears 2. That's coming out in 2035. How it all functions, all that. As it turns out,
alongside Daizo's journey.
Yep. Hey, look, it's from Rose Ampari. Now, despite how a low programming language that has high difficulty, at best you're creating a single image on screen that does nothing else. If you figure out how to fix its output to begin with. Programming's complicated. I used this tool to create frames.
Yeah, definitely looks like it.
Boss, made another. Eventually,
and he made another, and
another.
I
made this custom enemy. Beware, I live. Soon after, I made boss fights in the realms of Brutal Mario. I was given a reference of what Papa Nug wanted for the boss, and I sat on it for a year wondering how the hell I was gonna pull this off. I was thinking about potentially making the boss using dynamic frames that
almost would have been more funny if you did the Home Alone screen right there.
2 pages, some of which needed to be present for global stuff. I ended up looking at need to change things out. Oh no, Mario turned into a spike. The graphics I needed to swap were related to Small Mario. Technically, speaking of that's dirty, a Mario boss for a personal only it was based on Super Mario World itself, and it was Melon Pizza who was going to code it. I mean, that's the cancel. I told him about the job I was going to take on, and he thought, following closely with the instructions that was set. Kill the past, seek the future. Mario is a deck of cards logic. It's kind of cool to look at, right? You play the entire deck before the Tanuki Leaf borrows from the Leaf Shield. Mega Man.
Technically, that's not the Tanuki. Technically, that's only just the Super Leaf in Mario 3 Returns.
Hold on. The Tanuki suit is a upgraded mushroom attack. Tanuki suit? Yeah, I know the difference. To finally shrink to his normal human form. Yeah, did you know? That's just called Mario. First,
Yes, I
the
didn't actually
bosses
know
simply
that.
try to pursue you.
It's a tale of two Marios.
The best strategy is to attempt to bail the boss. If you don't, you will be redoing the entire fight again from phase 2. I always like to relay this fun fact.
Evil.
But Papa Nug originally just wanted this to be a full reset.
Daiso difficulty.
I argued that
I
it's
was
no different than
requested
just
to
it
do
being an
this.
instant death
You were.
after the boss dies. Also, I literally didn't give a shit about optimizing my code at all. I needed to get this done before my big trip to the campsite, where I taught children how to shell jump in real life. They're, true demons, according to Daiso, no one's gonna get that reference! Yes, I know, shut up! Now, with all that being said,
Yes, I know,
most
shut
of you
up.
didn't just enjoy the boss, just so Papa Nog can
That's a
tweak
lot
any
of
sayings he likes.
features.
And that brought in a hard...
Gotta love this song.
Yep.
Look, it's the end card. There would be videos there.
There would be, which there will be in the final product.
Oh no, 9 seconds left. This is where the 9 seconds are.
Yep, make sure you check out those videos and yep, subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no Ken.
You subscribe.
And yeah, that's it.
Nice in-depth look.
Thank you. So, yeah, what do you think?
I mean, I don't really know exactly what else to say, but I mean, I really do like the in-depth look. It's very interesting to see, especially for a person who has no clue. You know, you like a lot of the stuff you were showing. That was, how to put it. Have you seen Good Burger?
I have not seen Good Burger now.
Okay. Oh, that reference goes out the window.
I'm sure other people would.
Okay, well, if you watch Good Burger, that one lady who does the order really, really fast, and you just see Ed there, Cal Mitchell, just standing with a jaw drop, and it makes electricity sound like his brain is just like pretty much gone. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, because I have, that looked like gibberish to me. Yeah, then again, I've never created a boss battle, so I would have no clue. But it is really cool to see the inside with it, and let's just say it looks complicated. But I'm sure, just like everything, especially with everything that I've learned, because one thing I did learn how to do is make ports of songs. And at first I looked at it like, what the hell is this? How do I make this work? Like, Daiso taught me it. So, everything.
Oh, you taught me how to port music, not the other way around.
Wait, I thought you Oh, wait, you're right. No, I did teach you because... Okay, scratch that. Let me fix that.
Yeah, Omega Zero taught...
Omega Zero, also now known as Mochi, helped me. That's right.
Yeah, I was like, hold on. The timeline doesn't make sense here. Like, you taught me.
Sorry, we gotta go back to the future. Gotta go back to the past. Okay. Yeah. So Mochi taught me, and I taught you, and stuff like that. So it kind of gives me that same kind of idea again.
Also, fun fact: Chaser is the one who taught me how to port. So.
Yes, that is true.
Thank you. Anyway.
You're welcome. What was the first song? Was it Mario? I think it was from Mario Golf.
Yeah, it was Putt's theme.
Yeah, Putt's theme from Mario Golf. That's right.
Yep, and then afterwards I did a couple Zelda 2 tracks.
Yep,
and then it just kind of spiraled from there ever since.
No, the part that you taught me a little bit is about a little sampling.
Oh, yes.
You gone above and beyond with that. But then again, I'm so stubborn because he's like, you gotta move to Add Music K. And I'm still stuck on 4.05 because that's what I learned everything on.
Yep, who flung dues Add Music K. Or Add Music
Yeah, exactly. And I've never went past that. So I gotta relearn. Because I never use Add Music K.
Yep.
I think I still remember how to make it Add Music 4 playable with Add Music K, but
all you have to do is put in hashtag MK2 or MK4.
Yeah. Well, I think at the time it was I think it was before I had to do the /AM4. I think that's
you can do that too. That does still work, but most ports will work with AMK2.
Anyhow, I mean, that's besides all the point. The point is, it's very interesting to see the in-depth thing, like kind of like probably how he felt when I first showed him how to pour, he probably looked at it like, what the hell is this? So kind of interesting to see how that goes.
BT47
Oh my God.
W255. What is all this?
Yeah. And then
What are these
C4,
byte addresses?
D8,
Yep.
D16,
Yep.
F64.
If it were these bracket things, like what?
Yeah, what does bracket mean?
Oh, looping? Okay.
Oh yeah, now we add a new test to it.
Yeah, no, it's a lot to do, and ASM is just as complicated.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But that actually could be a fun video. Is maybe us actually putting a little video together showing how music pouring goes.
Yeah,
that could be kind of fun.
Yeah, well, I could do that.
I think we should.
We should do that. That's the correction I shall make.
Yeah.
But
I think that would be kind of fun, is to go back and like teach the basics.
But yeah, the video is just me explaining how the boss works, but also the story behind the boss.
Yeah.
Like the beginning portion of the video.
Absolutely, and obviously, I'm sure Daizo put me on to react to this because Mario 3 is my all-time favorite game, and I've always thought about having some kind of boss like that idea for my ROM hacks that are still in the planning stage, blueprint.
Floor.
Yeah, cutting room floor, etc., because I have one that I've been really wanting to work on called Super Mario Warped. So it's, kind of giving me ideas and stuff now. And obviously, Daizo definitely knows what he's doing. So obviously, definitely someone I can trust to put boss battles together. But maybe at some point, maybe I can learn to make my own if I ever have the time. Fortunately, being a dad, that doesn't give me much time anymore to do anything.
Well, we do have Law and Order as well to work on, so...
Yes, I guess, quick little thing on that, we're definitely pushing towards episode 1. We just had a few setbacks because of a few things happened. But we should be moving forward with that very, very soon.
I'm sure Chaser will definitely give you... my face at the moment. I'm sure Chaser will absolutely give you guys an update on his channel on what's going on. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a more update later on once I get a few other videos out of the way when I have the time. Again, timing is everything. But overall with the video, I think it's very in-depth. It's very informational and stuff like that. And obviously definitely well edited together. So yeah, I definitely like the idea of it. And who knows, maybe like you can even do like a little series where you just create like a little boss or something like that and show that off too. That could be very interesting to people.
Yeah, I noticed people like what kind of looked through like my time lapses when I code sprites and stuff. That's a good way of like looking at how I do certain things, but
sure.
Doing an entire like video on the process of coding a boss is really complicated. Probably will take like an hour. At the least.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe do it in parts or something like that, but just saying, it could make it interesting.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, Chase.
Maybe at least make a very simple boss, not like complicated.
Yeah, not one with
obviously
not
like the Perchance one here, but maybe just a simple, just one attack. Movement.
One
like
attack.
That.
Well, then I definitely have to do a state machine for that. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway, Chase, thank you for joining me for this reaction. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, and hopefully for everyone else who has seen the video by now, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well.
Absolutely. Make sure you do all the things that you need to do with these type of videos.
Yep. Welcome back, my friends. So, I'm kind of doing a part 2 within the same video. Say hello to my friends, Hunter and Skewer.
Hello, everyone, it's Skewer. I'm right here to do a late reaction.
What you peeps doing? It's Hunter. You guys are familiar with me on this channel?
Yep, you guys are familiar with, Hunter. And yeah.
Me at the very least.
I mean, both of you have featured on my channel before, but Hunter has definitely been here multiple times.
Hunter is the more ever-present presence.
Yes.
My presence
the secret,
What, you mean like Christmas?
the secret twin brother that most people know,
dear.
actually.
Yeah, just like Christmas. Just like Christmas.
Just
Yeah,
like
it's ever
Christmas.
present. It is
So-
ever present.
This is called the story behind my Super Mario Bros. 3 boss.
Oh, well, that sounds like that's gonna be interesting. Because
Yeah.
I know a little bit of the story. And I know it's a hard one.
Yeah,
I was curious
it's a
what this
Kaiser
video was
boss.
going to be about, so I'm going in this completely blind.
Oh hell yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, we both are. We both are going in.
All
Well, I mean,
blind.
yeah, but I had like zero idea.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's about
Sorry,
the
we're-
Perchance
oh.
final boss, which is the Super Mario Bros. 3 Mario boss.
Yeah, the Kaiser thing, right?
Yep, the kind of thing that I spent months on.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
guys were
okay.
there during that night.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yep.
I've seen the boss, yeah. I know, so I know what he's talking about.
So
Yeah,
this is
we
a
know
video.
what the boss.
This is a video essay that's like 15 minutes and 9 seconds worth. So
Oh.
get
Alright,
ready. Someone do the countdown for me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So, you all really like my Mario boss, eh? You can't just say Perchance! Perchance.
You guys can
Welcome
hear me,
Perchance.
right?
It is I,
Perchance.
Yes, I can hear it just
For my
fine.
1500 subscriber special, as well as the video game 50,000 views, what the heck? I decided
You were
I
just
wanted
Yeah,
to
what is
showcase
that
you
number?
that both
Yeah,
talks
no
about and
kidding.
celebrates my most popular boss. But the question was, what did I want to talk about?
Hmm.
After pondering for a few months, I
How
decided
about the
I want
graphics
to
routine?
pull the curtain and talk about the story behind the Super Mario Bros. 3 Mario boss. I made this fight for the ROM hack Perchance by Papa Nug. I'll even show
Oh,
you
so
how
it's
the
not
boss
just
was
per
during its
chance,
beta.
it's a ROM hack.
Hopefully that
Yeah,
sounds
it's,
interesting.
it's not the
Let's
essay.
begin.
It's the video.
Here, I was thinking that you meant like per chance, as in like, you know, just
Let's take a
happenstance.
step
You know,
back
the
before I
phrasing.
started coding.
It's
the
it's
boss.
based off
I
of a
started my
meme.
battle designing journey with Nubia Sprite, also known as Noob Boss, and made the Sniffit Twin fight back in 2019. I was also working on foreground/background bosses.
There we go, there's
where I use
Andre.
blocks that act like
Doctor
hitbox. These fights were
Andre.
both good.
Oh, yes, of course.
and
I
Bowser's
forgot.
brother.
The title
But
is super
then
important for a
I
doctor.
made
Yeah,
this
he's
guy.
doctor on.
Hey, look, it's called a battle.
The goal point boss with
Yep.
the glitch projectiles, the bonsai bills, the floating
Yep.
munchers, you know, all that good stuff.
Yep. And it got
While still
11,000
using
views
Noob Boss as a
recently.
base, I began to mess with the internal workings of the Sprite.
That's
Started
a
to understand what was
peach.
under the hood.
Oh, no, that's
how it
that's
all
a peach.
functions,
I
That's
don't
dark
all
peach.
that. As it turns out, it wasn't
Alice.
hard to
Terminator
navigate it.
And
It's
now
Alice
Bowser.
from
Someone
Evil
was
Guy
creating their
series.
own bosses
Mhm.
with
It's
a
a
tool
Super
called
Mario
Kaizen
The After Years
Sprite
2.
Maker. Now,
But
despite
yeah,
how
that
exciting the tool sounded,
is one
it
of
unfortunately creates
Reverse
frames
and Party's
protection
bosses, and
bugs.
this is the
Without
Kaizen
any
Sprite
knowledge of
Maker.
65CA to
I can't get that
65
fucking thing
the
to work.
old programming language that has high
Yeah,
difficulty.
go
There's a-
ahead and
At
pause.
best, you're
Go ahead and
creating a
pause the
single
video
image
for a
on
second.
screen
Because
at
I
this
want to rant a little bit. So, like,
Time.
I've tried to get this freaking program to work in the past, and I can't even get it to paste a tile. Right? I've fiddled around with it, and every time I click on the frames button, it just crashes.
It just
Um,
hard crashes on you.
Yeah, it just hard crashes on me the second I try to do anything on it.
So you click
'Cause,
new and you try to make the frame, and your computer
Yep.
like dies.
Well, I mean, yeah, the program just dies. Like,
Oh, the program
I'll
dies,
click on
not
new,
the-
and then go to frame, try to paste something down. It won't work. It won't function. It won't react to anything I do. Then I'll hit interaction, right? And
Yeah.
that's when it crashes.
Uh-oh.
It just freezes. Like, what?
Did you install the latest like .NET shit?
Yeah, all that stuff's on there. There's probably something missing there, or maybe some pointer didn't get set, but ooh,
Luckily, it
makes me
works on my
mad.
computer. Oh boy. When I get my next computer, I'm hoping this works still.
you're getting a new computer.
Probably. I
need to
mean,
get
it's
one.
inevitable that these computers crash after a bit. So.
Well, yeah, like after about 5 years, they kind of start reaching their lifespan.
My
Alright,
computers
you-
last about
laptops,
3 years maximum. Actually, 5
You
years
can,
maximum. Yeah.
You can play the lap. You can play. My computer's falling apart too. Like I feel the pain.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys want to continue?
Yeah, we just wanted to
Exciting
rant
the
on
tool
that.
sounded,
Yeah,
it
that's fair.
unfortunately creates frames and detection boxes. Without any knowledge of 65CA to 16 assembly, a low programming
that's true.
language that has high difficulty, at best you're creating a single image on screen that does nothing else. If you figure out how to fix its output to begin with.
Yeah, there's problems
So
with the
I
tool.
used this tool to create frames, interjected in
Everything has its issues.
But then I went,
Yep.
what if? And so I began working on a silly enemy for OMH. And I made another.
King
Eventually,
K. Rule.
around the time I made this Luigi fight,
Those
I made
muncher spikes.
this custom
Yes.
enemy. Soon after, I made
Spikes
boss
that are
fights in the
munchers.
realms
You
of
definitely
Brutal
saw
Mario,
that,
when I
right?
made Richard Sujin,
Okay, I just wanted to
Ultima
make sure because
Hawkmouth,
like I'm
and
not taking
eventually
PCP or
I created
anything.
a couple bouts.
So
The Ultima Hawkmouth
like
series
I
was
knew I saw that
strong
correctly.
Twitch.
So I'm
Took
just
notice
glad
of
to
my
know I'm
programming
not
errors.
hallucinating.
Oh,
That's
don't
when
worry,
I
you're
got the
not.
elusive
Sometimes
That
my
ultimate hawk
sometimes
guy
my
is like
stuff that was
based on
Fukiyoshi,
Mario
those
from
spikes.
Super Mario Bros. 3 that uses almost every power-up from that game. I was
every
given
power up.
reference
That's
to a
not an
Pokemon
exaggeration
run for
either.
boss, and
Yeah.
I sat on it for
And
a
he
year
plus he
working on
alters the
how I was
stage
gonna pull this
to
off.
benefit his power
I
up.
was thinking about potentially making the boss using dynamic
Yep,
frames
that was
that
me.
update one part of the graphic instead of filling up all 2 pages.
Yeah, it's
Some
not
of
a
which
lot.
needed
That's
to
a
be
smart
present
decision.
for global stuff.
That's
I
a
ended
smart
up looking
decision.
at the frames I was given and realized I could fit most of the
Yeah,
graphics.
spoilers, I did
so
not
I
do
don't need
that.
to change things out that often. The only graphics I needed to swap were related to Small Mario, which I knew were only needed for much later in the fight. Now the funny thing was,
Graphic
technically, I was going
organization.
to have a Mario
Fun.
boss for
Yeah,
a personal
naturally I
app,
would
almost
argue
based on
try
Super Mario
to
World
control
itself,
that with like
and it was
custom
Melon
triggers,
Pizza
but
who was
like
going to code
the
it.
thing about
I told
that
her about
is
the job
Yeah,
I
it
was
only
gonna
updates
do.
every
Ah.
8
frame
frames.
locked.
It was
So
cool, and that
Yeah,
it
every
helped
8
Man,
me
frames.
start
Can't really
that
do that.
fight one day. We have yet to start that fight.
I was looking
but in
at
fairness,
tile
we have other
set.
projects to worry about.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, with his blessing,
Yeah.
I found
I'm
myself
interrupting
making
you
my
in the
own Super
video,
Mario
so-
fight.
No, that's the whole point of this.
Development started one step at a
It's your
time, following
reaction.
closely with the
That's one hell of a
instructions that was
moon
set
there.
upon me. The rule
Vanilla
plan is
moon.
this.
Yeah,
Mario will
cheese
s-
moon.
I
It is
mean,
made of cheese,
boss,
right?
not the- that's
Oh yes,
Okay, so the
obviously.
plan is
Yeah,
that
good.
the
I
boss
thought so. It
is
kinda
gonna
looked like
randomly
cheese.
select a power-up from above its head, and once it lands,
The
in said
RNG on that
it
is probably my
activates the
favorite thing.
attack. For phase
Thank
1,
you.
it had a
I love
mushroom,
RNG.
shell,
Like I use it in all my
and fire
bosses.
flower.
So
The
Yep.
mushroom allows for the boss to run towards
So if it's
Mario,
alternating between
then jump
different
into
types
a
of
ground
stages,
pound
this
that
is the
causes a
beta.
shockwave.
This is the one
The
that's
shell
like
makes the boss attack the
pre-release.
player with a well.
Aha.
Wave is one of the
yes,
coolest
it
damn
only
things I've
damages the
seen.
boss if
Yeah,
it bounces
and this
that's
is
the
the
final
actual
version.
one.
The red
Yeah.
shell is an attack that is guaranteed every 5th power-up, where it will create a wall of fire to shell jump. Did you pick up the fact that this was Kaizo? Yes, yeah, it's a
And
Kaizo.
I hate Kaizen. Whoa! I should not be saying that. I should
You're
not be
welcome.
saying that.
Either the boss will summon a rain of
Oh,
fire,
don't worry, you're not the only
or
one.
it will shoot fireballs at you.
Let's just say that Kaizo is not my type of gameplay. There we go. That's a lot
There
more
we go.
less
Oh,
dude, the
aggressive.
Nice
moon
save.
changed.
Using what
Nice
people
save.
call Tetris bag logic.
The only difference
No, I
now is
refer
that
to
it's
it
safe
as a deck of
stateless.
cards logic. We have a deck, you play the entire deck before reshuffling. It makes it so the boss uses all of its attacks before any repeats. The only exception is the red shell that I mentioned earlier.
You know, I tried to
For
do that with
phase
one
two,
of my bosses,
it
and I
adds
ended
into
up
its
crashing
attack
the entire
I
system.
introduced the Tanuki leaf.
Yeah,
frogs.
it's not the
moon
easiest.
will
This,
turn a
in
bit
fact,
red,
crashed a
indicating
few
the
times
phase.
because like it kept
The Tanuki
freezing.
leaf borrows from the
Well, I
leaf
mean,
When it
there's
runs
like
out
some
of
little
two,
loop logic
as the
or
boss
something
flies
I'm
in the
leaving
sand
out or
before
something, or
descending
forgetting to
downward.
Well, it
like
has to be
plug
able to
up.
exit.
Floods the stage with water
Yeah.
and encases the ceiling with spikes. A direct nod to
Yeah, it's not the
Mario's
easiest thing to
boss.
program.
It will first
Yeah.
swim left and right.
The
before chasing you from
graphics
top to
look
bottom.
like they're straight
Any
from
hits
Brutal
done to this
Mario, because
boss
I do not
decreases the
think
time
those
to get the boss
chains
removed.
actually look like
So
that.
you
Do
can
they
tell how
actually
many
look
hits
like?
the boss
Yeah.
has left.
I actually did it
For phase
manually.
3,
There'll be
I
a
mean, yeah, that's
full
easy
blood
enough to do, though.
There's 2
Yeah, I
more
Yeah.
recolored it to match.
and 1 being
But those
removed.
are from Yoshi's
The
Island.
Tanuki suit is a upgraded mushroom attack.
Yeah, those are
where the boss
the
will turn into a
ball and
statue
chain
and slam
things.
3 times
Yep.
in quick
Can
succession.
Can I
With the
just
Tanuki
say
suit
that
being
your
a better
bosses
version of
always
mushroom,
move
you
so
probably already guessed
erratically?
the mushroom is the one
Yep.
removed from the attack pool. The
Yeah,
hammer
no,
I think
it's-
that's
the one seen in the film.
probably a signature
It's probably
thing
the
for your
most
design at
consistent
this
attack
point.
to dodge.
Yeah, I do
The
like
boss will throw
fast
its
moving
hammers in a
bosses.
sine wave, throwing
But in
slowly
fairness,
further and
he asked for
backwards
this.
with just a tiny bit of RNG
Yeah.
to slightly decrease the damage. This RNG is necessarily negative for your attacks. It's only your attacks by one. Your attacks is double damage. The two can you not phase 3. Not only goes for each. Okay, you the same. That is every attack in the main fight explained.
Every
But
attack.
there
Yeah.
is one more phase. When you
There
death
is one
the
more
boss
phase.
9 times,
Yes, it's the
Super
moon.
Mario Bros. 3 Mario is going to sustain enough hurt.
I
finally
understood
straight to
that
a small-
reference.
normal human. This final phase plays in a loop. First, the boss will simply try to pursue you and chase you around. It is auto timer called through RNG to decide when it will jump only when you're close enough. The best strategy
Good.
is to attempt to bail the boss to jump. Though if
Yeah,
you find
this-
yourself
this-
near a wall and it still hasn't,
This phase is
you
chaotic
need to jump
evil.
over. Second,
Oh, yeah.
while it's on the pursuit for you, it'll take out a shell and
I
kick it
assume you
towards
can't jump on his
The
head
timing
either,
of
though.
when it
Nope.
pulls the shell out and when it kicks is
Ah.
always consistent. So make sure
In
you
fairness,
already bait the
I
boss
would
to
have done
jump.
that,
Once you
except
return to
Pawnug
sender, the
wanted
boss
to be
is
shells
over.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is unless...
Imagine if he was wearing a
Third,
spawny hat
you
from
will
Super
eventually
Mario Maker.
open item box
Yeah,
without
That
probably
would have been
should have.
funny.
But it's
Yeah, that
not
would have been
yours,
pretty
but
cool.
rather, it's the boss's. It's a
Uh-oh.
power-up that drops from boss
Oh.
screen, so you have a limited amount of time to either kill the boss or steal its power-up. Because if
Good.
you don't,
I keep saying that.
you will be
Uh-oh.
Or
beginning
he-
the entire fight again from phase 2. I always like to
So he only
relay
gets
this
like
fun
2,
fact.
6
Now,
hits.
Papa Nug originally
Yeah, you
just
have to do
wanted
6
this to
more
be a
hits
full
before you
reset.
try again.
But I argue
That's-
that
that's
it's no
reasonable.
different than just it being a instant death.
Yeah,
attack.
Pawnug wanted to
After
just
the
be a
boss
full
dies,
reset
the
originally,
screen
but
will freeze to
I
mimic the
argued
Super
against
Mario Bros.
it.
3 death animation, then a door will
Huh.
appear in the middle. You can then proceed to exit and roll credits. While developing the boss, I gave it a couple tests.
I am
reviews to
actually gonna
Papa Nug,
release the
and it
footage
was
of
near
this beta
finished.
version.
And there was
after the
one
video's
glaring
posted.
issue that both of us
Oh, cool.
realized.
Yeah, maybe like
Good.
a
The
day.
boss was
Maybe
too
like a day later.
slow.
The boss
I
was too
followed what he
slow.
originally proposed.
Boss
very
was too
closely,
slow.
So he was quick to put the blame on himself
What?
and handed me a list of stuff to change. For one thing, the mushroom attack in the early build was made to act like Small Mario originally, in which Papa Nug didn't feel it, to paraphrase, fit the dance he wanted the player to waltz with. So I redid the mushroom and the Tanuki suit to be more or less based on a pattern. The bigger issue was the old roulette animation, so I ended up speeding it up to fasten the overall fight. Fun fact, the idea reminded me of the DKC bonus game, where the balloon moves to the point where it's
That
60
was
FPS.
evil.
Yep.
Games in the 90s were ruthless, man.
Yeah, it's more like
the
20
two changes
FPS,
allowed
I
for the
checked.
boss to more closely be that waltz Papa Nug wanted.
You're not
Where
wrong
there is a
about
flow you
games
enter when
being
you get to
ruthless.
use
Like, have you
the
ever played
fight.
Adam's Family
So I
Pugly's
literally
Scavenger
didn't give a
Hunt?
about optimizing my code at all.
No, and I
need
don't
to
think
get
I
this
want
done
to.
before my big trip to the campsite.
It's
where I
insanely
taught
hard.
children how to shell jump in real life. They're truly
Just like Jurassic Park.
Jeff.
Or how about that Power Rangers game?
Oh man, all of those games are just.
Now, with all that being said, most of you didn't just enjoy the boss. You enjoyed the song that came with the boss.
Oh.
Now, I compose music. I can make some bangers. I did not make this banger. Papa Nug did. The song I vibed with while making the boss is the Sairumaru Super Mario Bros. Metal remix Dr. Anaz parted. I'm pronouncing it as Dr. Anaz, not Dr. Anus. Shut up. The song I had in mind is the Persona track. I'll face
I wouldn't have
myself
thought that.
because,
Yeah.
well, he is fighting himself.
I say a Nash.
Obviously.
Yeah,
In the end, I
say
respected
Nas
this.
too.
Dude, that's even worse.
An
Dr.
ass!
Dr.
Oh,
and ass.
no!
Mortal Kombat movie theme.
That's
Oh,
even, that's a
no.
lot
I didn't
worse.
have any
God.
That's why I do a
But
Nas.
I approve. It's
Yeah.
a banger. I was requested to make the boss as customizable as possible.
Look
just
at
so
all
Papa
these
Nug
Yep.
custom.
The puns are
sayings he
the puns are
likes.
very
That
powerful.
brought in
Yep.
a hard mode variant of the boss where you
Oh, look,
fight
an
against
eclipse.
Luigi.
It's an eclipse.
Considering in Super Mario
it's an
Bros.
Uh-oh.
3, Luigi is just a palette swap, we decided, for the sake of Papa
Yeah,
Nug's
people
stuff
forget
to
that it was
ROM,
just a power
that
swap
we don't
back
introduce
then.
more graphics into the game.
Yeah, that's
And
Even in
hell,
Super
he's
Mario
still
World,
power
it's
swap
power
even
swap.
in Super Mario World.
Increasing almost every setting while
It
still
wasn't until
allowing
All
it to
Stars
be
when
about
Luigi got his
shells are thrown faster.
different
Fire
graphics.
Yeah.
rainbows down faster. Fireballs
Eclipse.
move faster. Fire walls.
I didn't even
move
realize there was a
faster.
freaking Luigi
Shields remain identical.
version.
Hammers remain identical.
Yep.
Frog suit forward dash.
To be fair, it's a bit of a
while
secret
vertical
for me
remains
too.
identical.
Like Papa Nut
With
just
only
kind
a
of requested
handful
me
of
to
buffs,
do
Luigi
palette
might
stuff, and
actually
that's
rank
it.
as harder than
Yeah.
most Super Mario World
Damn.
custom bosses.
Oh my
The fireball
god.
alone is
That
barely
Peach
possible
boss
to
was
dodge alone.
amazing.
And it's guaranteed
That's
every 5
Fennel,
attacks.
actually.
I guess he decided
Ah.
that winning Mario Party by doing nothing was just him using
Ignorance is
1% of his
bliss.
power. Because when he does do something, there's no god that'll save you from Luigi's wrath. The strategy I see people use is to always reserve a spare shell
Yay,
to better
sure.
prepare
Sorry.
for the fast firewalls.
You're good.
What I ended up doing with Luigi was, again, the palette. But I also decided the fading for the sun. It's a lot more subtle than the moon, but there are still slight differences for each phase. Besides that, all the customizable settings were tweaked by Papa Nug.
Gotta love
Yeah.
customizable bosses.
In my Super Mario World
Yes, you
journey,
do.
if you asked me 5 years ago if I'd make a boss as complex as the Perchance final boss, I'd honestly laugh at your face. However, the butterfly
Why
effect
would
is
you
certainly
laugh?
a real concept
Because
that,
I
if
did
not
not
for
believe
Because,
in
using
myself
like,
back
SFK
then.
rule
The
fighting
odds
Super
of
Mario
being able
World,
to program a
and without
boss
the
is
one
like,
user inspiring it to
Don't-
give me a honest try
Don't you
with
know
just
that
sprites.
believing in yourself is like the greatest power that you can ever have?
Oh, I'm
Dude,
sure.
shut up.
Luigi also
Oh,
gained just as
I'm
high review count.
sure.
The lesson of today is if you come with the phrase, "You can't just say perchance" on any of my videos, I will reply perchance to you in the way you spelled perchance.
Yeah, it's a meme.
Fun fact, I still keep doing it. It's funny. If I had any tips for upcoming programmers using 65C816 assembly, here's what I'd say. Mess around with a debugger.
I want to say something
and a
else,
friend
but it
who
will
is
get your
also a
video
programmer.
demonetized, so I'm not.
Like Sakurai. Eat chocolate while you work if
Hey,
you're not
cool, thanks.
diabetic, and abuse state machines like nobody's business.
state machines.
This
Yep,
is
state
Days of
machines
Dawn.
are godly.
It's never goodbye.
That's how I
It
made
is
the bosses
always
for Ricochet
see you later.
Infinity.
Perchance.
Oh,
Always a goodbye. It's
Perchance.
always a see you later, never a goodbye.
Perchance.
It's never goodbye. It's always a see you later. 50,000 views. 1.6 subscribers now. 20,000 views. on
Congratulations
Luigi.
on that, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I made this video specifically for that milestone, which, I mean, I'm a month late, but still.
Oh, hey, better late than never, right?
Exactly.
Subscribe? No, that's what you
Hey,
do.
bud.
Subscribe.
Subscribe?
And,
Subscribe?
whoops.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's the whole essay.
That's the whole video essay goodness. Alright, let
Wow.
me just fix this. There we go.
I mean, that is certainly a complex undertaking.
Yeah, okay, I certainly wasn't.
How do people
expecting
make
them.
like? How do people make like 6-hour plus video essays? Like, this
Now
is
that there, I
hard.
would not be able to sit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you go over every little detail you make, then yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but-
all about taking it one step at a time.
Yeah,
And there
no,
are some
this
people
is
who are
true.
interested in that.
Yeah, no.
Some people want to
I
know
mean, I
every little
even
bit.
watch those types of videos. I'm just like, how do you even have? How do you even keep like the mic consistent? How do you even keep like the most things consistent throughout the whole video? It's like,
Yeah, well,
I think what's going on is that they're hiring an editor and paying that person full time.
oh,
Like,
true.
because I know some YouTubers that are looking for video editors in
Yeah.
the factory genre.
That's very true. Yeah, no, that's a good point actually.
And they're willing to pay like full time.
Yep. I have thought about doing a video editing job, but I kind of just
I'm
want to
good with
focus on my
that.
own videos at the moment. So yeah, what do you guys think?
Personally, well, for one thing, I spoke a lot through the essay, but I thought it was very informative.
I thought
Yeah.
it was pretty entertaining. Like, it certainly gave me a little bit of insight. Saw some things I didn't know were there, like the Luigi part.
And the ASM code.
Yeah, I only showed like a little bit of like the assembly stuff. So I only showed off like a little bit of it, but
Yeah.
All those defines reminds me of what I look at every time I open up my own files.
audience can't see. Yep.
There we go, we can
There
see it right there.
There it is.
L defines.
And me looking
I-
all smug.
Like he knows something.
Yeah. Like I know something, exactly. Oh yeah, there's also a debug phase. I forgot about that. So that's how you enable that, like, those numbers
Which,
on top of the screen.
Ah,
Yeah, the bit system, right?
Yeah, and also, like, skip to certain phases. Like, phases 1 to 9, 9 is Small Mario, blah 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 blah. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
interesting stuff to read on this screen alone. I made it pretty concise for Papa Nug.
yeah.
The actual code is it's a bit nonsense and really goddamn long. Like you saw,
Oh,
it's like
yeah, I
nearly
feel-
4,000 lines.
I think. Hang on, let me see how much Meta's boss is. It's probably like about that long too.
Spoilers. Meta as a boss. Spoilers.
Yep.
Ugh.
Now I'm actually kind of curious.
Now
since you
I'm
mentioned
curious.
numbers.
Now I'm curious as to Apocalypse Engine. Oh, another spoiler. But is it really a spoiler?
Mm.
Who knows what it really is?
Yeah, what even
Yes.
is it? I guess we'll never know.
The world, like a Tootsie Pop.
Can you get this?
I don't know, is it 3 licks,
Chaser has
5
a
licks,
really bad video on
9
his
licks?
channel about the Tootsie Pop.
Oh dear, no. Really?
He does.
Okay, so mine's
It's
is
awful.
2,000, so it's not that long.
Mine's about
It's
like
just not-
3,700 something. I was trying to look through the video, but I can't find it now. But
Yeah.
it's really big.
My boss comes down to 2,800 something lines.
Also,
2,881.
also, unlike Chaser, like we're all boss programmers here technically.
I'm like still beginner tier.
We're just taking this. We're just taking the same sprite and recycling it over and over and over again.
I mean, when it's
And
that
over.
customizable, you might as well.
That was a cool video though. I
Yeah,
still
thank
find
you.
that leaf attack fascinating.
The leaf mechanic.
The leaf attack, yeah.
Oh,
It's still pretty cool.
I assume you mean the one here, where he's like throwing
Yep,
these.
yeah, exactly that one right
Yep.
there.
Yep. That one's a bit simpler than you might think. Basically, I just made an animation where the leaves are kind of turning around and put it on loop. It's just really smooth because I'm doing like a sine wave on each graphic instead of like manual labor. And then there's just like
Oh,
a
so
hitbox
it's
in the
like-
middle.
It's like 4 32 by 32 boxes. I thought
Yep.
the leaves were just actually spinning around.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
Yeah, and,
Oh.
there's like a sine wave attached to each graphic, so it spins.
right. Huh.
Yeah, no, it's quite cool. When I pulled it off, I was like, whoa, that actually kind of looks like the thing.
Yeah, it does. It looks exactly like it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed that. Shit, good job.
yeah, thank you. I do really like this fit. I might as well play this while muted, if I can actually
Yeah.
mute this. Might as well.
I'm personally a big fan of the Tanuki fire attack. Like, whenever it turns into a statue and
Oh, the shockwaves?
yes, that right there.
Yeah.
There we go. So it wasn't a Tanuki, it was that.
Well, it's both. The Tanuki suit does do it as well. It's just a lot more
Yeah.
frantic.
Each boss has like 2 attacks. I mean, each power-up phase, right? Has like 2 attacks.
No, each one only has one except for the shell and the fire flower.
Ah, right.
The fire flower decides which version of it. And then the shell, normally it's green unless it's the 5th attack, which in that case it's always a red shell.
What's
That's
the
how I did
significance behind the
balancing.
moon changing?
That's indicating the phase. So this is phase 3. If it's slightly
Oh.
red, it's phase 2. And if
That's
it's
a good
darkened,
tell.
it's phase 4. Yeah. That was an idea done. That was either that was an idea from Polynux himself, or I actually came up with that. But yeah, it's a good indicator for which phase you're in.
Yeah. Shit.
He originally wanted like a fancy, like, ready, fight for each phase, but I was like, nah, I got something more fluid.
Yeah, that would have broken the flow, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you made a better decision.
Yeah. Man, I do really like that hammer attack I pulled off still.
It is really cool.
Yeah. Also, yeah, watching this video muted is interesting too.
I mean, it's
good
good
B-roll.
for
good for background.
Yeah.
But yeah, like overall, the video's informative to say the least. Like I like knowing the small little tidbits about design processes and whatnot.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, so this is my second video essay of the year. The first one I did was the retry system, which I'm not sure if you guys actually watched that. If you didn't, I mean, we could do a reaction on that too, if you didn't see that one.
I'll retry. I think I may have. I honestly can't remember, to be honest. I don't know.
Well, you can always do a reaction, but we'll have to do it another time.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair. But yeah, no, I'm glad you guys really liked the video. I tried doing, I did quite a lot of like, I wouldn't necessarily say research, but just introspection when trying to recall the history of my own events, because surprisingly that's a bit difficult to remember. Considering
No, I fully empathize with that.
Yeah.
100% honestly, because like trying to remember exactly how. There are times where I think about things at work, like just plans that I want or something, and then whenever I get home, I can't even recall half the mental notes I made.
Oof.
So,
Yeah,
like,
no, it's a unique problem to have. I made so many bosses, I can't recall which ones came first. That's such a unique no one else can say that. At most, people made like 5 bosses.
I know one person who can say that.
I know one person.
Carol.
Yeah, obviously Carol. Like
Carol.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Okay, so now I want to look at all of my boss files and see just how many.
I must have made like 70 by now.
Shit.
Which is not. I think Bro Mario has about 100 plus.
No,
But
I
it's
have
also in the
about
same
like
pack. That's like the most impressive part of it.
I don't know, I have about like 14, so there's no way it's as high as yours.
But we've definitely made more than 5 at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, like you gotta consider, I've remade all the Koopa kids, right? From Super Mario Maker, so that's 8. I made Bowser, that's 9. I want to make Bowser Jr., but I don't have good graphics for him. I also, honestly, in the DX version, want to plug in a Rosalina boss.
Oh, that'd be
Right.
great.
And a few more bosses. The
This is all
DX
getting in
version
the
has
video,
4
by the
more
way, so if you're
bosses.
spoiling yourself, maybe don't.
Oh no, it's fine. Like people, if AMH's SMB3 is out. If they want to play it, it's out there to play.
That's fair enough.
I don't know. I have a lot of plans for the DX version, but I gotta get off my lazy ass and actually fix the free RAMs.
I'm still pretty proud of how this B-roll turned out.
That was actually an appropriate face slap.
And I sat on it for a year wondering how the hell I was going to pull this off.
I was
That's
thinking
slap.
about potentially making the boss using dynamic
Did you?
frames
That,
that
that's a
update
clap.
one part of the
That's not just a
graphic
slap.
instead of filling up-
That was
No,
actually a perfect.
that was actually how it sounded. I just added reverb to it and that's it.
Yeah.
That was a perfect background
all
shot for what Hunter was saying too.
pages, some of which needed to be
Yeah,
present for
dude.
global stuff. I ended
I'm
up looking at
serious.
the frames I was given and realized
You're
I
like
could
saying, "Oh, I gotta get off my lazy ass and do it," and then there's Daiso in the background slapping himself.
Yes, I have myself
Slapping
in a
himself for
cheek.
motivation.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah, no, I did actually sit on the boss for a year, just being like, how am I supposed to pull this off?
I spent on Bowser for like 7 months, so I understand that.
Yeah,
It was mainly on account of
and that was like
not
a year
wanting
after
to do the
I, like-
graphics work.
that was
That
like,
tiles.
and that was a year after I took on the job, so I was just like,
Mm.
there's a lot of there's like 5 graphics files. How am I supposed to condense that to 4? If at one day I just looked at the graphics file, it's like, oh, it's just like a direct rip. It's not even like organized.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fit most of it in like the 2 pages we get in Mario World.
Yeah.
And some of the frames actually got unused, so I would have just fit all of
So
them
it could have
had
been
I-
even more it could have even
yes,
been more not more
exactly.
optimized.
Yes, exactly. But you know, I was on a rush because I had to get to a volunteer work. So
Yeah. Speaking of Russian,
speaking of Russian, yeah. Oh yeah, Russian man, he makes stuff too.
Cool.
But yeah, overall, I'm glad you guys liked the video, and yeah, we should do
I'm
this
glad
more
we
often.
I'm glad I was able to give something of a reaction. Hunter and I demand a lot of Hunter and I demand a lot of
Audio
sound. Yeah, we demand a lot of audio real estate, and
Oh.
you'll notice that whenever I'm in a reaction video and Hunter's there and other people are there, I'm mostly silent.
Mhm.
So I'm just sitting there and just listening.
Yeah, it's completely fair.
Like, there's only so much audio real estate available. Otherwise, people start talking over it.
Well, I mean,
That's
hey,
really fun.
this video is for you guys. The video is premiering tomorrow, but for the audience currently watching this, yeah, we're gonna get
It's
this
there now.
reaction after. And yes, I
Alright,
will
well-
slice in both this and Chaser's POV as well. So
Yeah.
Sweet.
yeah. Anyway, you guys.
I'll be sure to check it out when it comes out.
Yeah, sounds good. Anyway,
For
you
Chaser's
guys,
POV.
thank you for joining this reaction, and yeah, this is Dice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
This has been Skewer.
And I'm Hunter.
it's never goodbye. It's always.
It's never goodbye. It is always a see you later. We all weren't going to say that together?
No, you
No,
kinda
you
didn't.
pretty much.
I got the fact that you was trying to like kinda pace it out for all of us to kinda join in, but like
Oh,
shit.
it's fine.
I mean, I want to say it together.
It's never
Alright, fine.
goodbye. It's always a see you
later.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, our fabulous unsynchronized voices.
And also thank you, Chaser, as well for joining, even though you couldn't make it to this one. But hey, all
Yes.
good. It's fine. We
Thank
are
He did
good.
it first. He
Yes.
got first place though, so
He
Hey,
got
he
first
saw it
place,
first.
Hunter, not a
You know
runner.
what? Yeah. Good point. Anyway, take care, everybody.
Thank you.
see ya.